I'm now being joined tonight on the program by the SDP governorship candidate in the Ekiti governorship election 2026. I'm being joined by Otumba Olubenga, Peter Obafemi. Thank you so much indeed for joining us.
Thank you, Sheo. How are you?
How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
You couldn't muster 500 votes. Did you see that coming?
I didn't see it coming. Nah. And I believe we did way more than that. Because just in my local government alone, what we have recorded is over 2,000 where they disappear to, they know. When they now attributed 179 to us, I was like, what happened to my people on Ado? What happened to my people in the Jeru?
Is your party on the ground?
We are on the ground.
The last time around, your party lost an election. That's under Segun Oni.
Yes, under Segun Oni, we lost nearly. But this one, you know, the INEC chairman came to Ekiti in, I think, June 11th, if I can recollect. That is when he came to announce to Ekiti people for the first time that SDP will be on the ballot paper.
So you came to the game late.
We came to the game very
So that was a disadvantage to you.
On our part, yes. On the part of
It's an internal party shenanigans and bickerings.
Party shenanigans and the judiciary. We have issues with the judiciary, issues with INEC, and a whole lot of things that was going on at that time. So when INEC chairman finally came to the state, June 11th precisely, and he now announced that SDP will be on the ballot, and some of them, and now make some phone calls and say, oh, look, congratulations guys, you guys are going to be on the ballot. And I said, we are so excited. And but they see a lot of things going on here. Lots of things, preparation for the election, trying to get things moving, considering of all the time that we have spent in court with INEC, trying to get all these things sorted. It took a whole lot of time from us, but thank God we're on the ballot.
Being on the ballot and the outcome of the election, you know that you were you had a bad leg going into the game. Your party had a bad leg. You came late into the game. You are not as popular as the party in power. Did you ever think you were going to win the election? I think we're going to have a very good, strong showing. But not winning? Winning, of course, because I have been on ground for so long in this state. I'm known in the Ekiti state. Known enough to beat an incumbent? Known enough to beat anyone, considering that what we have on ground in Ekiti, we have a government that is not functioning. Just like the previous speaker told you, that you need to take a look outside. You need to go on the streets, you need to drive around, and you can see for yourself. If the governor has performed well, the governor has been in government since 2022 till date. The only major thing that was just recently commissioned was a 1.1 or 1.2 kilometer bridge. That's what was just commissioned recently. So, how do you assess the election? What's your own assessment? I think the election was full of intimidation. Were you intimidated? Well, I'll put it like this to you, Sheo. In my own polling unit, I went to cast my vote. Coming out, I was shocked. I saw someone with back loads of money. And I said to what party? Is he a member of your party? He's one of these major parties. He's not a member of my party. What party? I do not know. But I can tell you that it's one of the major parties and being protected by the police. So I will assume that's APC, but I do not know that. Because the guy was saying, why are you videoing me? Why are you capturing my incident? My boy had to tell them that no, he wasn't videoing him because he doesn't want any issues. You understand? And we walked away, called on the officers that were there and said,
what is this guy doing in a polling booth with millions of naira? And he said, no, they're going to take it off. Before I can say anything, I saw the guy coming with Okada and went on the Okada to go off. And down the street, I was told that EFCC came to raid some people carrying money too on the same, hello.
So you are alleging that there was a massive vote buying?
I am not alleging. I saw it.
There was vote was being
in
bought.
My own polling unit.
Other than that, were there any kind of voting or election malpractices that you noticed?
Well, because one of the major things that happened is that all the party agents were not up to their work. And the INEC, I'll say to you, and the police were very much compromised in this election.
For you as a party, what is your reading of the situation, politically speaking? Because this has a larger interpretation.
Yes.
Beyond Ekiti, there's a national outlook to all of this. What would that be? How would you describe it?
I will say that I make you look into ways that they can help Nigeria for the general election that is coming up. How they can abort this act of vote buying. If what I saw
was it that bad?
Is that very bad? It's very bad.
What options are available to you? As a candidate and as a party?
As a party, I think they should just let people campaign, issue-based campaign. Campaign based on issues. Campaign based on what you want to do. Not about buying vote. Look at my state, for instance. Ekiti state is poverty-ridden. People will vote for a small amount of money and they will suffer for many, many years after. Why is it like that? The only advice, the governor has won the election, they have declared him, is to please have a rethink about what and how he's going to handle the state. Really. Because we have a lot of problems. There is nothing happening in this state.
The state is not in a good shape economically?
No.
Security-wise?
No.
Infrastructure?
We have some people in Edo, New York that have been there 54 days and still counting.
In captivity?
In captivity since 54 days ago. 16 of them. The pastor that was preaching in the church was killed.
Well, the governor and the APC says you opposition are non-existent. You were just opposition on social media. You are not on the ground. And if you look at the town, the street, I rarely see any of your posters, no billboards, no. What exactly is going on? Because is this accusation on the opposition also an indictment on your lack of capacity?
No. What happened is that when the government is not allowing anybody to put out any billboard, every billboard in the state has been bought.
The ruling party is muscling?
Yes, they muzzle every billboard in the state. Nowhere to advertise. And when you do now finally place your advertisement on the street, before you know it, days, maybe hours after you have pasted it, will be turned apart, will be taken away.
So your final word would be what?
We need to be more. The government needs to either do something that will change the fate of our people. Our people are suffering. Our people are suffering, but there is nowhere to go and cry.
All right.
Why? Because, Sheung, how can somebody sell their tomorrow for 10, 15,000 naira? You know why? Because there's no food in the house.
All right.
And they believe that collecting this 15,000 will give them dinner for tonight. But they forgot that there will be 4 years and few days of no food.
Thank you so much, Otumba Olubenga Peter, Thank you so much indeed for your time. I appreciate it.
Shewa, as always, I appreciate you.
SDP.
Yes, we appreciate you very much. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you so much.